hello. Welcome. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. For those who just come in, remember to help me like and share. So we wait for a while, then we're gonna start our new topic for this week. Hello, hello. Good morning. So for those who already passed through last week, so if let's say that you need any PPT slides from the previous sharing, so remember to go to our page, okay, our Academy page. So look for videos, okay, just comment on below that PPT. So helper will help you to compile and send you all the slide, okay. So please do remember that go to the sharing video, that which one that you prefer. So just comment on below that for PPT, okay, so that you all can get the PPT for yourself. Hello, good morning. Good morning, good morning. So we're gonna wait for a while, then we're gonna start the new topic for today. So for those just come in, help me to like and share. So for those already been through last week and the previous week, if let's say that you all haven't get the PPT that you want, so remember to go to Eciatto Academy page, okay? Look for the video premiere, it's okay, and comment on below, so that our helpers can help to compound, okay, and send you all the PPT for reference. Good morning. So wait for a while, then we can start our topic for today. So from today, we're going to start something new, okay? Okay. So for those who just hello, 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 Miss. So for those who just come in, help me to share. Okay. It's a bit lag, so help me a little bit. Okay. So we're gonna start soon. Morning. Good morning. Early in the morning. Hello, hello. So let me calibrate a little bit on slides. Today my line is a little bit lag. Okay. Okay. Hello. Good morning. Okay. So last week we have been through some of the different types of information sharing or some small knowledge that share to public as species of coffee. Then we have some roast profile. Then we have some brewing methods. Of course, then we have some different style of Americano or black coffee. Okay, so for this week, then we're going to go on for barista skill on foundations. Okay, so for those who love to drink coffee or who wants to know more on coffee, so feel free to join us every morning, 9 a.m. Okay, so before we start, let me get a quick introduction of myself. So my name is Ken Lee. So I'm from Eciatto Groups. I'm the barista trainer for Eciatto Groups, and I'm also a certified SCA Barista trainer. Okay, normally my students are not only from Malaysia but also from many other countries as well as Singapore. Okay, then I've trained more than thousands of students since 2013. Okay, and I also have more than 10,000 hours of training experience. So for those who join in, if let's say that you have friends that love to drink coffee or love to share on coffee knowledge, okay, feel free to just share to them, okay, or ask them to join. So we are going to start every mornings on 9 a.m. Okay. So if let's say that you all wanted to have the slide that on previous topic, okay, feel free to go to our Eciatto Academy groups, okay, or join our Eciatto Elite groups, okay. So all the video will be premiered on the page so that you all can have uh, a look. Then so look for those video or those topic that you're looking for. Just drop a comment on PPT. If let's say that you need the slide, okay, from us, just feel free to let us know. Okay. So let's hold on the first page of here. So let's wait. Okay, so let's hold on for a while. Let's wait for a minute. Then we can start. Same, if let's say that you have any questions or you have any ideas of what type of topic that you all wanted to have, so feel free to drop us a comment. Okay, let us know. So we are going to come up with those slides or those topics, okay, based on majority wise. So if let's say that you and your friends that you all wanted to know some informations or from topics, so feel free to drop us a comment. Okay, so remember, so we're going to have the sections on every day's morning. Hello, Nicole. Good morning. Good morning, Nicole. Okay, so for those who wanted to have a previous PPT, like I said just now, so please do visit our Eciatto Elite groups. Okay, join yourself on the group. So you can look all those video, okay, previous video on the group. So after that, if let's say that you need some PPTs for your own reference, okay, so feel free to drop us a comment, okay, on the which topic that you're looking on. So if let's say that you wanted to get the PPT example, you want to get the first day PPT as on coffee species and coffee roast level. So go into the videos, okay, drop us a comment, just comment PPT so that we will get together all those things list, then we're going to send you the PPT. Okay, so for those who get the PPT, please wait for us up, okay? So we're gonna do it for a minute, then we're gonna start out for today. Excuse me. So same, we're going to have 4 days of topics, okay, about I think the last week, not last week, okay, the week before last week, okay, we already go through on the SCA's introductions online. So for this week and next week, we're going to go on to foundations and intermediates level. So feel free to join yourself, okay. If let's say that your friends that want to know more on coffee knowledge, okay, feel free to ask them to join together. So for those who want to have the PPT slide as a reference, so please do comment PPT on below, okay, to make sure that you'll get the slide. Okay, come, let's go on full screen. I'm going to see you in a while. Okay, before we go on the main topic of today, so let me have a quick introductions of our companies. So our company names is Eciatto Group and Beverages. Okay, this is you can have a look on two lovely person over there. Is our founder and co-founder. Okay, Eciatto started on 2008. Okay, back then, but that time is not still called Eciatto yet. Okay, that time is on TLH Sales and Services. Okay, then until 2010. Okay, then Mr. Ho and Miss Nicole, okay, changed the TLH Sales and Services to Eciatto Group, okay, as of today. So until today, so we already been in the markets for more than 13 years, okay. So when they start, they only start 2 persons at Soho base, so which means that they only start on home base. Then until today, that we have our own academies, own processing factory, and so on. So if let's say that you all wanted to know more, or you all wanted to have sections on our showroom, okay, feel free to drop us a comment, okay, or just direct PM us. So we're going to have our direct persons who contact you all to come up here. Okay? Then for those who been to our showroom, or for those who wanted to come to drop by to our showroom, so this is some of the photo of our company. Okay, so on the left hand side that we have our main draw. Okay, we use going to show our logo there. So second is our showroom. So our showroom is normally that for us to do some demo testings on, also of course the training will be held on this venue as well. And some of the certificates we already get passed through these years, such as SCAs, okay, then on some other types of certifications and recognitions. So, and we can come to some of the award and achievement that we already have been passed through the years. So, like for the award is okay that we already get is 100 most influential young entrepreneurs on 2017. Then Nanyang Super Brands Award, SME 100 Award on 2017, Golden Eagle Award on 2018, then of course Sinchu Business Excellence Award on 2018. So this is some of the award that we will get on 2017 and 18. So then come to our founder, okay, Miss Nicole. So if let's say that you all have any problems that you're facing as such as you need some help on marketing, okay, you feel that your business is not really going out and you need some idea or you need some comments, okay, to help, so feel free to drop her a PM, okay, so you all can actually have a discussions or small sharing sessions, either it's online or either that you can come to our showroom, so we can have a discussion over here. So she will be more handling on the marketing, okay, help customer to improve sales, okay, marketing plans, okay, help them to have a little bit micro change on menus, okay, on how do you all do the sales for your cafe and restaurant. So then come to our co-founder, Mr. Ho. So if let's say for those that you have any questions or you have any problems that you face on machines, technical, okay, feel free to drop in the PM. Okay, he'll be more handling on machineries and technical. So, and this is some of the picture that we get it for our past 2 years events, okay, or some celebrating events such as SME hundreds. Then for Chinese New Year and our corporate video shootings, photo shootings, okay. So other than our company pictures, so we are not only doing sales, okay, and service, we also cooperate with social responsibility, such as we do bring our coffee machines, okay, pay a visit to old folk homes, okay, for primary school, okay, to teach those youngsters or those kids that how can they make a cup of coffee, okay, so or how normally that we make a cup of hot coffee for daily basis. So then come to the parts, okay, another important parts that for our site, okay, we are not only doing the supply for syrups, okay, or services for machines. So actually we do help customer to OEM, okay, or to provide them a new blend or house blend for customer, such as if let's say that you have your own restaurant or cafe that you wanted to have your own blend, okay, but you don't know how to blend it or you don't have the equipments to blend it, okay, so just feel free to drop us a PM so that actually you just let us know like what kind of the profile that actually on the coffee bean then you're looking for. So we're going to help you to blend, create your own blends. Okay, then you can just send us your sticker, then we can help you to stick on it. Okay, so that we can create a blend that based on your requirements, more customizations. Okay, personally. So other than Eciatto Group, this is some of the sister brother companies that we have. Okay, Eciatto, not only Eciatto Groups and Beverages, Eciatto Singapore, we have TLH Sales and Services, Eciatto Academy, so for East Coast, Northerns, and Eciatto Strait as well. And come to our daily basis instructions. Okay, so please do remember that go to our Facebook page, Eciatto Groups and Beverages or Eciatto Singapore. So please do like and share our page. So if let's say that you want to know more on any updated informations or updated courses or classes or sharing session is coming, okay, go to Facebook, okay, search for Eciatto Group, then like and follow our page. So we are not only supply coffee, so we also do supply tea, syrups, and some sauces as well, okay, as chocolate sauce or fruit mix. So other than that, we also carry on some coffee machines that are commercialized for semi-auto or for home use as well. So that if let's say that you get a machine for your office, okay, for yourself at home, feel free to drop us a visit, okay, or survey on our Eciatto apps. Okay, actually we have our app, so go to Google Play or iOS that iTunes, you can directly download it. Okay. So other than that, we also provide services such as equipment maintenance. Means that if let's say that you already have machines, okay, but it quite sometimes that you don't really use it, that you need some help, okay, to clean up, okay, to do some maintenance on your machines, okay. We also help customer to do that. Okay, for a restaurant or cafe, if let's say that you already have quite some time or a very long time that you already didn't change your menu, so you feel like that you want to add on some new LTO limited time offer or some new drinks, okay, so please do give us a PM as well. Okay, so we also provide on-site barista coaching or training. Means that if let's say that you have new staff, okay, you're just getting new staff or you're just getting turnover that your staff is not really uh, have a good experience on equipments or machines that using. So we also do provide training, okay, on-site means that at your place that train your staff on how to use on operation of machines, cleaning and maintenance. So this is some of the classes, okay, actually that we go on offline then we'll slightly move all those. If let's say that we are trying to develop more on online classes as well. Okay, so this is some of the class that we already held on basic barista skills, introduction to hand brew, cupping, sensory, roasting, even though for mixologies. Okay, so for tea and coffee appreciations, advanced latte arts. So also if let's say that you need help, okay, that you need to know more on how do you run a business, okay, or how much is the budget. Okay, we have cafe sale and business management. So for those who are coffee lovers that you want to know more on the skill on operations or on how do you prepare coffee, so we do have SCA as well, okay, for specialty coffee associations. Okay, then this is our second page. Okay, it's the main page that for our classes and video we're going to hold on for Eciatto Barista Academy. Okay, so remember that when you all click like and follow on Eciatto Academy, so remember to join our Eciatto Elite group as well. Okay, because many all those first phase or first hand of video or updated news that we are going to provide to our Eciatto Elite group first. Okay, for first hand, then only we open for outsiders. Okay, so remember to register yourself on our Eciatto Barista Academy and Eciatto Elite group. Okay, so you just go Facebook and search Eciatto Elite. Then you're gonna search. You're gonna see a join in group. Okay, just join us. So when they approve, that you can have all those informations on our page. Okay, for no matter for Eciatto Barista Academy or Eciatto group, Sdn Bhd. Okay, then come to our today's topic. Okay, hold on here. Okay, for last week, okay, let me adjust a little bit on my cam. Hello, hello. Those who just come in, remember to help us to share, okay? Share to all those group and remember to drop us a message, okay? For those who just come in, remember to say hi. Okay, let me know that you already in. Okay, let me adjust the cam. Okay, on previous week, that we already go through on some, how do we say, single small topic, okay, such as bean species, some roasting, then we have some brewing methods, so some nitro coffee and nitro tea. Then of course we have our special, okay, special. Actually, it's not new, but it's not common. Okay, it's a latte with a different way. Okay, so for those who want to know more, remember to join our elite group. Okay, you get the elite group, then you're gonna saw all those video on it. Okay, so for those who wanted to know what we already been through on last week, so without further delay, let's go on today. So okay, this is some of the informations of coffee plant. As we know, for those who already work in the field of coffee, so this is some of the extra actually information or knowledge, okay, for you all to have some idea on how normally when we start from the plantations until uh, cup of coffee. Okay, so this is some simple information for you all that such as a coffee plantation or coffee tree that you need around 5 years, okay, to harvest stage. So it takes 3 years, 4 years to blossom, then another 9 months for Arabica, 10 to 11 months for Robusta to bear fruit. Okay, before that you all can harvest or before that you all can pick. So most productive age is around 7 to 20 years. Lifespan of the tree that can up to 100 years. Okay, grow on tropical climates under rain and shines. Okay, because coffee do need a lot of sun. Okay, and rain. And normally some of the country that have two blossoming seasons in April and June or November to December. So this is some of the information of the plantations of coffee beans. And this is something that you are not really going to see every day, okay, because no matter for barista or for home brewers that this is actually some of the things that you all can look into it. Okay, this is the cut over from coffee cherries, so that We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we have actually 7 layers. Okay, start from the center cut. Okay, or the place that you all will look have a lot of shaft. Hello, Hafiz. Good morning, Hafiz. See you again. Welcome. Okay, so we have the center cut. Second, that we have our. Hold on here. Let me just bring it full screen. Hello, Amin. Good morning. Good morning. Nice to see you too again. Hello. Okay, so just now that we mentioned there were 7 layers of start from cherry. If let's say that you're pure, so for the center cut, that is the place that you also on the middle on the coffee beans that sometimes you have some shaft in it. Then for second, that we have our beans, coffee beans. Then come to the outer layer skins of the beans, silver skin. Okay, then parchment. Parchment is the hardest skin to protect our coffee before you get the green coffee. Okay, so means that actually normally they will store our coffee bean, green coffee bean in parchment or in normal coffee beans. So they have 2 types. Okay, then when pass through the harder skin, that we have our mucilage, means that it's a sticky layers, okay, to help to protect our beans as well. Then outer skin that we have popped, okay. Then we have our flesh of fruits, okay. Then we have our skin. So start from 7. So if let's say that you wanted to know more and cut it into it, so start from 7 from the outer skins, then you can cut into it. So you know each of the difference of the layers that we have, okay, on each cherry. And based on the picture, okay, so a common coffee beans that suppose that you have 2 pieces in a single cherry, okay, for mostly all of the coffee beans. Of course, there will be sometimes that you have 3, 4 seeds in it, okay, so this is something that different. So in among us, actually, on like no matter for Arabica, Robusta, Liberica, so we also have a single beans. Okay, you have 3, 4 coffee beans in one cherry. Of course, that you have single. So for the single one, that actually we call it or we name it for pea berry. Okay, so it's a very hard situations or hard coffee beans. That will be only happens around 5% on hundreds. Okay, so if let's say that you pick from hundreds, you only get 5. Okay, it will be more rounded in shape. So, and this will be the, okay, hold on here, it's a bit lag, my line. Okay, this is some of the pictures of the ripe coffee cherry, okay, can be found. Normally, what color they will be in, okay? Same as other fruits, mostly all of the fruit, okay? So before the coffee cherry has been ripe, that is always show green, okay? Then they will be turned slowly become red, yellow, orange, okay? Depends on species, area, okay, what is the farm or what is the place. Of course, included on what is the thing that actually that you all have it in your soil, okay? Okay, or dana, okay, easy for them to absorb. So, okay, then let's go on some of the informations of Arabica plants, okay? Tree height will be around on 30 to 39 feet, okay, growth on the altitude more than thousands height sea level. Okay, so easier explanations on Arabica for you all to know. So Arabica coffee beans normally plant on higher altitude. Okay, so they have a lot of fruit yield around 9 months. Grow temperature, so you need to be have in a little bit more lower temperatures. So how was the taste profile has been, okay, let's say on a common Arabica coffee beans, okay, normally that you all will have a high acidity, rich or wide range of flavors. Then of course, if let's say that you want to develop all these taste and profile, that you need to go through a different roasting level, okay, based on the different species that you have. So you all need to try. That's why coffee bean is always a Pandora box, okay. Give you surprise. That depends how do you process it, or even though that how do you drink it. Now I can show my face because scared that you all can saw the notes. Okay, then for robustas, so grow on normally shrubs around 32 feet. Then grow on the altitudes lower than thousands. It's around always around like 600 800s, okay, on the altitudes from sea level. Then they have a little bit more higher for years, around 10 to 11 months. Okay, then for Robusta, that we can plant it on a little bit more warm temperatures. So means that actually, if let's say that's example, we wanted to plant a coffee plant over here, so we can actually try to plant Robusta. Okay, then for Malaysia, actually, we still have some of the coffee farm. Okay, as in Kuching or in JB. So if let's say that you want to know more or pay a farm visit, okay, feel free to go on Google and search on the coffee farm that we have in Malaysia. Okay, so actually they have a group that you all can go and visit. So for Robusta profile, that's remember low acids, earthy, bitter, high caffeine, comparing with Arabica. Okay, so if let's say that okay, Arabica and coffee bean will be the two main species that we use, no matter for blending, okay, or for that we use on our espresso machines or other tools. So the easiest way to recognize, okay, and you all can remember it easily, Arabica tastes acid, okay. So Robusta tastes bitter. So Robusta have higher caffeine compared with Arabica. So if let's say that you, for those who can't take caffeine, that you all will feel dizzy when you all take coffee, so suggest to take the Arabica. So when you all go to cafe, so now you can have a talk, okay, with the barista on the counter. And next, so normally on trade markets for coffee beans, mainly for especially for greens or for roasted, that we have our three species or three grades, specialty premiums and crackers. Okay, I'll show you all. I'm going to explain you all on which of the difference. Okay, so specialty coffee definition is high quality, okay, and different from mainstream. So and hold on, yeah, let me just get it. Oh, okay, okay, hold on, yeah. Just like okay. So specialty coffee is normally different from mainstream from industrial. So if let's say single origin, how do we mean by single origins? Okay, the beans only come from a single farm. Okay, we call it single origins. So normally, how do we grade our coffee beans? That normally that we grade start from green coffee. Okay, it based on the defects or on the beans that what do we mean by defect? I'm going to show you all. Okay, what is the most of the kind of defects that you can find. So no matter that, they normally they will check on based on hundreds, 300, 350 grams of green coffee samples. Okay. Okay. So let me give you full screen. So for you all to have a little bit easy look. Okay. Some of you may it's a little hard for you all to see on the small screen. So for those who want to know, get this slide as a reference. So remember to comment PPT on below. Okay. So after we end the sections that we are going to prepare and send all those PPT for you all. So actually, this is some of the defects that actually can be found. Okay, of course, I'm going to show you all later on with a little bit more bigger picture. Okay, so let's go on. Okay. So then let's have a look. Okay, hope that you all can saw this picture. Okay, this is some of the defect beans. Okay, normally that's how do you all identify? Actually, you all can search or look for this chart, okay, on Google that you can actually download it, okay, to help you all to check. For those who want to play with some green coffee or you want to roast some coffee at home, so this chart will be help, okay, to help you to check on the defects, okay. So let's go on. So actually they have around like okay, let's check how many defects actually they have. So like first we have black or partial black beans, okay, moldy beans. Then we have sour and partial sour beans, crystallized beans, okay, faded, okay, old beans, amber or buttery beans, over dry, Okay, you get the beans get cut on nipple beans, or they have insect damage. Okay, or those beans actually they don't develop fully. Okay, they got strong. Okay, or immature beans pressed or crushed when travel. Okay, no matter it's on travel or on process. Okay, wet or undried totally beans. Okay, the beans that it's not really dry well. Okay, so this is mostly all those defects that actually you can saw on green coffee. Okay, so if let's say that you all check it on your, you can actually buy no matter that where do you buy it. Okay, green coffee. So based on these 14 charts, okay, actually you can sort yourself. So to sort out what is the defect actually that you all face on the green coffee. Of course, we do provide green coffee sample here as well. Okay, so remember to PM us. Okay, have an appointment with us, then come up to have some session over here. Then next, okay, hold on. So after green coffee, so what is normally that we drink daily? Okay, so examples, if let's say for those who are coffee lovers, that you all may roast your beans at home, okay? Then why you all need to, or why you all wanted to roast coffee beans at home, even though for a pan roast, microwave roast, okay, no matter what kind of roast that you use, okay, because fresh roasted coffee beans, it will be give you all more difference, okay, a little bit more difference experience comparing with those coffee that you buy on supermarkets, okay. Actually, you all can try. Example, okay, you get a packet of beans, no matter what kind of the coffee beans, okay. I don't give the names or the brand, okay. Just go and buy the packets, okay, on supermarkets, okay, on no matter for grocery or for a supermarket. Then go to a cafe or restaurants, okay. Then get a packets of new freshly roasted coffee beans, okay. Then try both, so you have a level difference. Then of course, there is depends on what is the profile, what is the coffee beans that you want to try as well. Okay, so not only for home roasted, normally they will suggest that you all choose some coffee beans that with freshly roast. So let's go on. Okay, when you all buy coffee beans, okay, or okay, come let me show my face. Okay, you need to have a look. Okay, so for those who just come in, remember to help us to share. Okay. Okay, then for those who love to buy coffee beans, okay, no matter for grocery or for those that you want to buy from cafe restaurants or supplier, okay, then normally that you saw a lot of different words, okay, online on Google. Normally that you saw it on Google or you saw it on all those packets, okay, of the packagings of coffee. So you have actually you saw a lot of light roast, Italian roast, okay, and many other of different roasts as well. So just like cooking, roasting use heat, okay, to change chemical and physical reactions, okay, on the coffee beans. Means that when you all get green coffee, okay, as in front that we show them those small coffee beans. So actually you all can roast it, okay, at home to use pan. So we call pan roast, that you can roast until the roast level that you want, you can try, okay. Then of course, if let's say that you go to a supplier or coffee roaster or cafe, then you can get the pre-roast or the beans that has been roasted. Okay, depends on what is the profile that you all wanted to have. Actually, you all can let us know. Okay, so normally that we do help and develop different profile. Okay, so then for common informations or those small info that when you all do roasting or when you all saw a roasting, okay, people who roast coffee beans, first you will saw some how do we say, some changes, okay, no matter it's from chemical or physical. So if let's say for physical, so you saw those beans become bigger and bigger in size, okay. Then chemicals that you saw some color is changing, okay, based on the color, then it will have some different taste or smell, okay, come out from the coffee bean itself. So this is the things that changes, okay, when we roast our coffee bean. Of course, there will be have one small little main tips or point. Okay, all coffee beans have popped, okay, such as popcorn. Okay, but popcorn only pop once. Then for coffee beans that we have twice, okay, we have two times. So we call it first crack or second. Okay, so based on the crack, whether it's on first or second, that it will be developed. Your beans start from raw, dry, okay, light, medium, then dark roast. Okay, you'll be go into it slightly slowly or fast, depends on the power that you use, okay, for flame. So this is some of the chart, okay, that on the profile when we do roasting. Okay, let me just have full screen. Okay, we're not gonna to go in this too deep because it will be more to explain on the roasting part. So we're gonna to just go and have a quick pass. So this is some of the example of roasting charts. Okay, so example person A. Okay, he roasts his coffee beans on 275 Celsius. Okay, roasting time 3 minutes to 30 minutes depends. Okay, roasting machine that you can use normally in the market is drum and hot air. Drum is the one that rolling, and hot air is like a air blower. So first crack and second crack. Okay, so first crack beginnings of light roast till medium. When you go into medium, there will be on second cracks, then heading to dark. Okay, and of course, if you didn't stop it in time, that you're going to have a very good dark oily charcoal beans. Okay, and go on our next. So if let's say that on roasting parts, after we roast that some people or some of you will ask, can we direct consume coffee beans when after that we roast? Okay, the answer is normally that we are not suggested. Okay, you try immediately when coffee beans has after been roast. Okay, you can maybe go through some uh, the only way that you can try maybe that you try it on some cupping sessions. Okay, of course that it didn't means that you can't drink at all. Okay, if let's say that you all wanted to try, of course that you still can consume. Okay, you still can drink the coffee. Okay, only it's not suggested because coffee has been roasted that you need to pass through a degassing process. Okay, because when after coffee beans has been roasted, you'll be releasing CO2. Okay, bad CO2. So you just assume that inside coffee beans that have bad, good, okay, gases. So you need some period of time, okay, to rest your coffee beans. Then some of you may ask, how long that should we rest? Okay, example, you can rest start from 3 to 5 days, okay, or maximum around for 7 to 10 days. Depends first on the bean species and the beans profile that you have been roast. So how do you know? Okay, the coffee bean has ready to be drink. Okay, then you need to try day by day. Okay, that means start from the first day that you already roast your coffee bean, rest it. Okay, you go try for the first cup. Then every each of the day that you need to try every single cup until the profile, the flavor that has been developed until the level that you want. Okay, you feel that this is the coffee that I want. Okay, so this will be how to develop. So if let's say that this is how do you choose. Okay, there's no right or wrong. There's only that how is the profile or what is the profile that you all wanted to develop, okay, for yourself and for those who want to share with friends. Okay, how do you all drink for the customer? Okay, so this is on the roasting or the coffee beans after roasting. So you need to be rest, okay, for a little bit of time. Of course, for maximum time that it will be slightly go on a little bit more long, as I think maximum that it will be till like 10 15 days. Okay, depends on the species. Okay, frankly. Then some of you may ask, then profile of roasting, I got light, I got mediums, I got dark roast. Okay, so what actually do this all things or all this profile that's provided? Okay, so easy. I assume that actually you all are getting steak. Okay, let's say for no matter for wagyu or for beef or for any steaks. Okay, so remember or that example. Okay, you are having a raw coffee beans or green coffee beans. Actually, you all can if let's say that you wanted to try, you can buy some green coffee beans, okay, grind it, and you can try the taste. So when the coffee beans is on light roast, it will be have more origin flavor on the coffee itself. So when they start into medium and dark roast, you will be have more developed on the roasting profile. Means that you have caramelizations, okay, developed on more caramel nut flavor. So of course, acidity will be reduced if let's say that you are using the Arabica coffee beans. So the lighter roast that you have, the more high acid that you have. Okay. So if let's say you go on comparing, you can try one with very light roast, then you can try the other one with very dark roast. Okay. So you will know the differences. So some of you may ask, is it there is a good or best roasting profile for? Okay, there is actually no. First, depends on what is the beans that you're using. Okay, what is the profile that you are looking. Okay, then developed by the roast. Okay, you need to test it. Okay, time to time. No matter that is for uh, red roast, medium roast, or dark roast. Okay, because time to time that you all need to develop more. Okay, you all need to test. Of course, some of you may ask, how do I know that what is the profile that actually I'm on? Okay, the simple tools actually on roasting that we have one tools is called color analyzer. Okay, that thing can help to check. Okay, on the electron of the coffee, so to let you know that actually which part that you're on, the light roast, medium roast, dark roast. Okay, so that things will help. So other than that, this is some of the pictures, okay, to show you what this thing actually come from, okay, or how do you all recognize the profile. Okay, this is not all the profile here. This is only some of the profile. Of course, if let's say that you all have rows that will be go a little bit more than this, okay. So based on the picture that you all can saw, we start from green coffee, okay, then go on the drying phase. Then we have a cinnamon rolls, okay, New England rolls, American rolls, city rolls, full city rolls, Vienna rolls, French rolls, Italian rolls, and Spanish rolls. Go on, okay, start from. So just cut it into, let's say, example, you separate into 3 to 4 of the part, okay. So you start on light, then go on medium, then medium till dark, okay, until last is burnt, okay. So example that each of the row, the first row that is raw to light, second is mediums, light to mediums, third is medium to dark, then the last one will be burnt to charcoal, okay. Any effects, I mean, any effects on how light, mediums, and dark rows, which they result both differently as they did, and so on. Okay, so actually for health, coffee do have a lot of good benefit of health. Okay, so it can help you all. So if let's say that you all wanted to know more how coffee can be do or how coffee normally that's do helps. Okay, go on. I mean, actually, you can go to like into the Eciatto elite groups or elite group. Okay, inside they have actually we have some of the video that explain on coffee and tea. Okay, it will be explain more on how coffee can help on benefit side. Okay, on healthy. Then second, different acidity. So means that if let's say that example you're using Arabica coffee beans. Okay, so yeah, you have 3 roasting. You have light roast, medium roast, and dark roast. So you will try or you will have the taste profile with high acidity on the lighter roast. Okay, of course, when you try dark roast, you feel the acidity to be low. It didn't mean that it will be like totally lost all, but it will reduce. Okay, so example, apple still apple. Okay, no matter that you burn until charcoal, that the thing is still apple. Okay, only the taste will have a little bit difference or it will be have more difference for the darker roast. Of course, for Arabica coffee beans that so if let's say that you ask, did some of them roast like very dark roast for Arabica coffee bean? Yes, of course. Okay, there will be have different profile or different targeting customers. They will have different roles. Okay, so I think hope that I answer your question. I mean. So after this all rows, okay, here we go. Okay. So actually on the slide that I also provide some of the tips. Okay, actually that do help to you all. Okay, example. So if let's say, so this we have normally separate into three types. Okay, you have dark, you have medium, you have light roast. So example, normally dark roast will be used on traditional coffee, means that I mean for local coffee, kapau api. Okay, so normally they will go on very dark roast. Okay, so that you don't really taste acids. Okay, on the coffee beans, you taste more on chocolatey, nuts, caramelized, okay, high caramelizations, okay, profile. Then for medium and lights, that is the blend that actually we use mainly for our espresso. Okay, for espresso, then for some V60 hand brew or hand pour, that's why you saw a lot of people who use or to drink V60 or some filter coffee at home. They will try to look for the beans that go a little bit more light. Okay, why they wanted to go to more on the light roast? Because okay, like I said just now, the more lighter roast that you have, the more origin flavor that you have. Because for V60, for filter coffee, there is one main thing that actually that you all wanted to recognize. Okay, the flavor and the taste that come out from the roast or from the coffee bean itself. So this thing will help. If let's say that you have more lighter roast, it will be let you all to try and recognize more easily, comparing that you're going for medium and dark roast. Okay, didn't say that you can't recognize. You can, but it will be a little bit more harder for you all to recognize on the profile. If let's say comparing, so that's why if let's say that you have the easy way, why you want to go for the hard way? Okay, so choose for the beans, choose a little bit like in rows. Okay, so to let the coffee bean to develop a little bit more on the origin flavor, then it will be helped to recognize, especially for those who love to take the spicy foods. Okay, a very strong bowl food. Okay, why? Because your palate is a little bit bold. You would be need more flavor or more taste. Okay, to help you to recognize those coffee in flavor and taste. So this is another picture that actually I cut it into half. Okay, so start from light till dark roast. So on the part that actually it will be the easiest for you all to recognize is the more lighter roast that I have, the more acidity that I have. So the more darker roast that I have, the more less acidity or the more bitterness that I have. So this will be the easiest way for you to recognize. First phase that when you all saw those coffee bean, okay. But anyhow, it's still not a confirm like direct, okay. Anyhow, until the end of the day, you still need to go and try, okay. Like I say, no matter what is the type of the roasting of your coffee, you need to try it yourself. Okay, no matter that it's on dark roast, medium roast, okay, light roast, go try yourself. Okay, we don't judge a book by its cover. Okay, don't look on the beans that is like mediums and dark. Because why? A lot of species, different species of coffee beans, okay, different chemical reaction that happen on roasting. So the profile, okay, or the eye level that you saw on the roasting, it may be the correct that you suspect the beans is on, let's say, dark roast. Actually, the beans is only on medium to dark. Okay, so it's not 100% that you need to go through a test. Okay, of course that you need to taste. If can, then try yourself on the beans. That will be the best way. Okay, then this is some of the profile that actually I try to look for you all on some small notes. Okay, it will be helped. Okay, on light to dark roast. Okay, so until here, that let's say that we just now that we start from the coffee plantations, a little bit info on plantations, green coffees, okay, the defects on green coffees, then until roasting. Okay, roasting that we mainly separate into three types. Will be easy for us: light roast, medium roast, dark roast. Okay, there is no like the best roast in the world. Okay, there is only depends like what is the beans that you use. Okay, of course, like the easiest way I always explain is macam kita like we masak ayam, we cook chicken. Okay, there is no perfect sauce or perfect time there for you all to develop. Okay, depends on what is the flavor that you want to taste. Okay, okay, you want it to roast, you want it to steam. Okay, you want it with barbecue sauce. Okay, you want it with different sauce, or you want it just plain. Okay, without any sauces. Okay, so it depends how do you want to consume it. Because at the end of the day, harvest changing. Okay, we have different harvest, different profile. Okay, a lot of barista helped. Okay, to develop more. okay, or to provide, or some of the roaster and farmer, they do help to provide you all with the profile. So that first, if let's say that we say that we start from trial, you can start from the profile that you all get from the supplier or from the farmers. Okay, so try the profile. Is it that you can try it or any difference? Okay, if let's say that you try it yourself, no matter for different roast. So if let's say that you want to know more on roasting that cost taste, okay, the easiest way is okay, I will also suggest, because coffee beans that you want to get a green coffee, then you want to roast it is a little bit hard, right? So I will always, the easiest way is get a steak, okay? Get a piece of steak, okay? So start from raw, medium, well done, okay? Then you overcook it, okay? So you try on each of the different level of the steak, okay? Then you may know what will happen actually on the beans. If let's say that you go on raw, mediums, well, okay? Why? The more darker that you roast, okay, the more roasting profile that it will be developed out, okay, based on the chemical reactions that happens to the coffee beans. So the more lighter that you have, the more origin flavor that you have get from the coffee beans, okay. So I hope that these two help. So if let's say that you all have any questions, okay, so please do feel free to drop us comment. Okay, like I mean, so if let's say that you want to go on the coffee benefits, so actually, okay, coffee do help prevent the easiest way. Okay, the maybe I can answer some of the info over here. Okay, so the main importance notes or part that we get from coffee, okay, help you to boost up short-term memory, okay, give you energy, okay, prevent you to sleep, okay, or boost up your energy if let's say that you feel sleepy when you're driving. Then other than that, what actually that benefit that we can get like prevent Parkinson's, okay, of course caffeine too helps, okay, to burn fats, okay, to boost up your metabolisms, okay, to burn fats. So diet, but that is only for black coffee here, okay. Don't go with milk. Okay, milk contains highly fats, okay, so that you will only get more bigger and bigger if you drink milk milk coffee. Okay, we don't say any coffee with latte flavor, anything that consumed with milk. Okay, so I mean, I do hope that I answered the questions for you all. So start from today's onwards, that continuous for 4 days, we're going to have all those information that actually I'm going to try to give you all on coffee beans. Okay, no matter for roasting, on brewing, or even though some of the cleaning maintenance, okay, that you all can have on your machines and grinders, okay, on these 4 days. So remember to join us. Okay, for those who wanted to know more, okay, to share. So remember to join us. Then please do help to share out every morning 9 a.m. Okay, on our Eciatto Academy page. So for those who miss out, okay, for those who miss out, please do remember to register yourself or join yourself on our Eciatto Elite group. Okay, all those videos we're going to have a premiere over there. Week on roasting. Happy. No worries. As long as you know a little bit on how to cook, then you know how to roast. Okay, just try more. Buy some green coffee beans, get a pan, roast it. Okay, try it. Okay, because roasting need actually a lot of not only how do we say for informations. Actually, you need a lot of practice. Okay, practice always make perfect. Okay, even though that you already get all those informations that you need for roasting, you still need training. You still need a lot of testing, different develop, different taste profile. So get some green beans. Okay, get a pan, roast at home, then try it daily. Of course, don't overdose caffeine lah. Okay, don't get yourself dizzy. Okay, auto coffee is really have good benefit to have. Okay, but not overdose it. Okay, so far, can we roast on your roasting class? For can, of course you can roast on our roasting class. Okay, come. Okay, actually we have a small roaster over here for 1 kilo. Okay, the roasting. By the way, the roasting machine that I'm using is Topper. Okay, from Turkey. So if let's say that when the time that we already have our offlines, okay, for roasting class, okay, feel free to join us. Okay, at our showrooms at Cheras. Okay, then any more questions before we end the session for today? For our Okay, Hafiz. Yes, okay. Yeah, trade more. Okay. So trade more that it will make perfect. Okay. So if there's no questions, we're going to end the section for today. Then I'm going to see you all on tomorrow, same time, same place. Okay. Okay. At the end, I'm Kent. We are brain behind F&B businesses. Okay. See you all tomorrow. Thank you. Bye bye.